Today's topic.
Until I met the mayor of my town, Hoyashi, in Japan, and I told my mayor, why when I'm going to Japanese restaurants, they tell me away. When I go to the ryokan, they tell me away, and he said, no, they're not racist. We become jittery when we don't know how to interact. It's called xenophobia. You don't want to look stupid. In Japanese, they want to be perfect all the time.
Okay.
If I'm going to serve this man and I make a mistake, my face is down. So rather, avoid it. So he gave me a word to use, which is a greeting that says, I am sorry for being a burden on you. And it changed everything.
So once you said that,
Yes. She knows that.
but I
understand.
wouldn't want to walk around thinking that I'm a burden.
Well, then
for
stay in your country. Don't go anywhere.
Well, I
Because
want
there is
to visit. I
there
want
is something
to.
called multicultural communication, multicultural understanding, multicultural. We teach it. It's very expensive. You think it's there for nothing? It's
But-
there to prepare you to know where you're going and how to make the larger community feel comfortable. Not for them to make you feel comfortable. You buy that comfort.
So because you don't know how to serve me, I need to dumb down.
No. It's not a dumbing down. That's a very American, and
I'm
you
basically.
are. You
I'm
are.
basically saying I'm so sorry that you
have
cannot
come.
serve me.
You have come to.
But can you serve me?
No, you've come to disturb a functioning status quo. You, if you are a man of conscience, you know that I am different. I cannot expect the majority to disorganize themselves to accommodate me. I have to find that accommodation, make them feel that I come with knowledge about you.
But don't they know I'm traveling to their country? Don't they know that there are visitors? There's people coming.
Yeah, there are foreign hotels.
They
We
have-
call them foreign hotels. Go there. You go in.
To stay
they
at the
shoot.
Marriott?
That's correct. That's why we have the ryokan. Ryokan is traditional Japanese hotels.
Okay.
You take off your shoes and your clothes at the door, standing naked, and a woman will give you what is called yukata, and you wear it. And then you wear sneakers. The whole bamboo floor is polished. You can eat from it. You all, men and women, have to take a shower, sit, and I wash your bag. Western people are not comfortable doing that. So don't come here. And out of curiosity, some of we foreigners want to go there. It has caused problem already. A woman won't behave this way if there hasn't been a precedent to this.
Look, I 100% agree with what he's saying. I made reference to this video, basically in my Vitali video, where I said, entitled streamers, entitled Westerners love to go to other countries and cause havoc or don't align with the views and values and just expect everything to flow their way because they have a superiority complex. And this is exactly what it is. And even from certain things that the woman is saying, like, I don't want to feel like I'm a burden and X, Y, Z. Like he said, I also said in that video that I posted, right? Before I go to a country, I like to look up certain keywords, certain phrases, certain expressions. My number one thing, which I actually mentioned, I might even timestamp it for everyone to go and reference. I literally said, because we want to plan a Japan trip, one thing that is extremely disrespectful in Japan is accepting money or accepting things from someone with one hand, which is very, very common in the UK. It's very common in the Western world. So if I'm going to receive money or I'm going to receive something from someone, I'll put my hands, two hands out to receive it. Whether that's change, anything. I won't put one hand out. You bow as a greeting. You will learn key terms and phrases to be able to navigate there. The world does not revolve around people in the West. It's just alarming in itself. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. If you do not feel comfortable, like he said, assimilating with a culture, stay in your country. What's the point? And I was watching this video of Abba and Preach as well. Right, because this is actually where it's like one of my favorite channels. Reason why I actually make these videos in the first place. Shout out Abba and Preach. But I remember Abba said something like, you guys pay $1,000 to go to another country and live the same way you live in your own country. When I go to another country, I want the full experience of being in that country. I'm not going to bring my British values to Japan. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. And I promise you, your reception will be way better. I've traveled to a few countries. The most recent one was Punta Cana. I was on Duolingo for like 35 days straight before I went on that trip. Just to pick up on key Spanish phrases. I want to drink this. Can I have this? Please, can I have this? Just the key phrases that you need to get by. And I'm telling you right now, even though they knew I couldn't speak Spanish, the fact of the matter is my ignorance in my head right? I assumed everyone would be able to speak English. When I got there, it was a good thing that I actually went on Duolingo initially, because I'm telling you right now, in Punta Cana and DR, most people couldn't speak English to me. Most people in the hotel that I was staying at, which was a 5-star hotel, which means tourists galore. Most people in that hotel could not speak English. So I guess I wasn't completely ignorant, because I did do a bit of research, but I just expected everyone to speak English regardless. But because I did my due diligence and I had my key terms and phrases, I was able to maneuver, and the locals loved it. When they see you try, you might try and fail, but trust me, when they see you try, they're more inclined to help you. They want to help you. They want to make you feel comfortable and welcome. Trust me. But people like the woman, I'm assuming she falls into this category. You think that people have to now mesh around you. You are not the majority there. You're not. And look, I understand this system. Japanese people are perfectionists, like he said. If they do not think they can bring your food to the correct quality, or they can serve you to the correct quality, go to another place that is able to serve you. That phrase that he said, the whole thing about, I'm sorry to be a burden on you. She's saying, oh, well, I wouldn't want to go around thinking that I'm a burden. It's not about that. I'm coming to your country to experience your culture. I'm sorry that you might not understand my culture and you might not understand me. Do you know what I mean? Can I eat? Do you know, it's not that hard. And it's one phrase. That one phrase goes a long way. It's just, look, this all just goes and conforms with what I was saying in my last video, as I previously stated. Etiquette. Some of you need to learn it. I don't know who's listening to this and what you're going to think of this, but I'm telling you right now, etiquette, it goes a long way. Just be open-minded. Don't go into anything closed-minded. Again, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. It makes life 100% easier. Like he said, you don't have to go. You made the decision to spend your hard-earned money to go. That doesn't necessarily mean that they want you there. Yes, they will cater to you. And a lot of these countries and places are very, very welcoming. But don't be a nuisance in the process. That's it. He's talking about, you know, the whole bathhouse.
Ryokan is traditional Japanese hotels.
Okay.
You take off your shoes and your clothes at the door, standing naked, and a woman will give you what is called yukata, and you wear it. And then you wear sneakers. The whole bamboo floor is polished. You can eat from it. You all, men and women, have to take a shower, sit, and I wash your bag. Western people are not comfortable doing that. So don't come here.
If I was to go to Japan, and not even just Japan, if I was to go to another country, I would not mind, even if I am very uncomfortable, because I know that I am there and it's going to make trouble for everyone if I don't necessarily do it. I will just do it. Like, I would just do it. If I'm not that comfortable with it, look, I'm only here for what? My holidays are max 2 weeks. I'm only here for 2 weeks. I'm going to go back home eventually, and then I can go back to what I need to do. You cannot come to my house and not follow my rules. If I tell you to take your shoes off at the door, you take them off. If I tell you can't put your coat here, you put your coat where I tell you to. You know what I mean? Do as I say in my humble abode. Entitlement that is radiating from the woman is next level, because she's saying, you know, don't they know I'm traveling to their country? And like I've said for the 5th or 6th time this video, they don't care. That's not their job. It's not their money. You spend that money, you know? You can't expect the majority to change their way of life to accommodate you. That's literally how it is. If they do something day to day a certain way, do not think that just because you've come along and you're there in their country, they're going to change it. You need to learn to live by their rules. I'm not very young, but I'm a young adult. One thing that I've learned more than anything is adaptability. You have to be able to learn to adapt into certain circumstances and places. And the more you're able to do that, the easier life becomes. Being able to visit different cultures. For me, for example, I have friends from all around the globe, all different backgrounds, and there is a certain level of adaptability that is needed to be able to formulate and maintain these kind of friendships. You might not be able to carry certain values from this friendship into the other one. There might be certain things that strike this person a certain way, but it's all about adaptability. It's all about assimilating with the people that you're around. Adaptability. A lot of you don't have adaptability because you don't want to adapt. But that's such a key life skill. Forcing your own way of life onto another culture is extremely rude. It just shows a lack of intelligence and integrity.